So are you saying these whole issues are coming up because of the divorce case?
Yes, these whole issues are coming up because of the divorce case.
And for how long have you been battling this divorce?
Since 2012 January. I filed for a divorce in 2012 January from Mr. Paul Odekina of Total, and we have been going back and forth. I mean, the case obviously is not ending for whatever reason. I do not know.
Sorry that I ask this, but if it's been going back and forth, isn't it something that you could possibly settle amicably or to restore the marriage? We have therapy sessions, we have family that could intervene. Isn't it something that you could probably just sit down together and find a way to resolve this? You have kids, right?
Yes, we do.
Isn't it something you can possibly settle?
No, no, it's definitely not. I filed for a divorce from him because of his sexual perversion.
Hi guys, welcome back to Gist Hub. Alright, so having done researches here and there, we came up with this video. This is an interview that was conducted either in 2020 or 2021, I can't say exactly, but something around that corner, where Benedicta Elechi, the wife of Ifedayo Olarinde, better known as Daddyfreeze, had an interview with Linda EKG where she was asked few questions about the whole story about her being an adulteress and the rest. And I think this was the first interview where she owned up to talk about the things that happened and why she decided to part ways with her former husband, that is her ex-husband. All right, so let's just do a little recap of knowing who Benedicta Elechi is. That will inform the next thing that I will want to say. So Benedicta Elechi was born in August 1st, 1978 at Ilorin, but had her formative years in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. She hails from Anambra State. She studied analytical chemistry at the Rivers State University of Science and Technology, RUST. From cooking in the house at an early age of 24. And remember, the mom was also a caterer, so I think she got it from there. Elechi was able to raise enough money and convince family and friends she was up to the task. So at 29, she started her company named Hitachi Foods Nigeria Limited and was able to employ about 158 people after 2 years of starting. She grew her brand by venturing into baking, into catering, and yogurt production. She also began to, cook for corporate organizations and private firms. All right, so at this point, she has a new company called Taste Buds. I mean, if you're in Lagos, you cannot say you don't know it. If you don't know this, if you don't know her stuff, then you're on a long thing. Taste Bud Nigeria is a new name for her, her new brand. All right, so during an Instagram live session, outside of this, she conducted an Instagram live section on Sunday, where she said that she filed for divorce from her former husband 12 years ago. Right, so if you listen to this one, everything is just falling into place. Here she relocated to Lagos in 2016 after her filing for divorce in 2012. So she filed for a divorce in 2012, and that was 10 years after living with her ex. And what was the bone of contention? She mentioned 3 important cardinal points. The first is sexual orientation. The second was battery. The third was toxicity. All right. So these 3 things were the major issues where the family or the relationship came to an irreconcilable, difference. All right. So, and this lady, Benedicta Elechi, had 3 kids with her ex called Paul Odekina. Okay, and they've been fighting and trying to fight for their, and she has been trying to fight for their joint custody. All right. So for us to say, oh, she's an adulteress, she's not an adulteress, it is because the judicial system in our country, Nigeria, isn't working the way it should. How can someone, because I mean, make me understand that, how can a woman, a young woman, who is going through this kind of mental situation, and she had filed for a divorce because she doesn't want to continue in that marriage, how can that the proceeding linger for almost, or more than for almost 12 years or more than that? This is 2024. For more than 12 years. So, just like there was a place she mentioned where the ex-husband already told her that I'll watch you, go grey and old. That means I am simply going to keep dilly-dallying with this court issue until you become useless. That love you're looking for, you wouldn't find it. That enjoyment you want, you wouldn't find it. No man will want to come to you because you're already, old and ashy. All right. And he made good his words, because see, 2024, they are still talking about one and the same thing. All right. And she has denied that she wasn't an adulteress, and when she she was the one that filed for divorce, and that upon her filing for divorce, she never knew Daddyfreeze. It was maybe after that she came in contact with Daddyfreeze, maybe when she now relocated to Lagos, Nigeria. All right. So that's this thing she did yesterday. I want us to take our time and draw some kind of lessons from it, because this thing we're talking about is not only for women, it's also for men. Of course, we know that we're in a patriarchal society where a man can wake up, he doesn't need to take any permission from anybody, he doesn't even need to go to court, he will just say he has seen another woman, and then they start having babies, and nobody will say the guy is an adulterer. But when it is the other way around, the woman is tagged an adulteress, and that has to stop. So at this point, I want us to listen to that little clip of what she had to say, and then we'll come back and conclude this video. Thank you very much.
So I filed for a divorce on the grounds of different sexual orientation. That was why I filed. Toxic marriage, battery, those were the grounds on which I filed. That is in my court documents, and it can never change. And should they have any evidence contrary to that, we are currently in the Supreme Court, so they should bring all the evidence to the Supreme Court. Like I said, I am not here to explain anything to anyone other than the fact that the adultery tag on my forehead is not the reason why I filed for a divorce. I filed for a divorce. I filed from my ex based on different sexual orientation. He's still alive.
So guys, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think about this issue. Do you think she moved on too fast? Do you think she should have waited until the proceedings are done and dusted? What do you think? Let me hear you in the comment section. Till I come your way next time. Bye for now.